Hi spooky friends, welcome back to another video. So today I'm doing an unboxing for you. This is going to be multiple unboxings in one because my Evernight box hasn't arrived yet. I'm just too excited to wait until that comes, so I'm opening the Abominable box now. But yeah, I'm so excited. So here is the April box for the Abominable book club. This is a horror subscription from the UK. It's a small business based in Wales. This is the month where we have our first special edition for this subscription box. So I have already opened it and removed the little cardboard pieces because they do get in my way. Let's just get into it. I did also bring my handy scissors to cut open the pre-loved book. So with that, that is the pre-loved book. It is always wrapped and stamped, which is just so cool. It's a thin one, so I'm thinking it's going to be a thriller book this month. That would be nice because I'm really into thrillers at the moment, so putting that to the side. The first thing that I'm going to show you are the bookmarks. So the typical digital card with the spooky story on the back, and then we have Helena Goes to Hell, Part 3, Hell's Homecoming. This time hell comes to her. So this is another one. It's got some bits on the back. It's kind of cool. So those are our two bookmarks. We also have a really cute sticker, and it's like the monkey from The Monkey. I really love this movie, so yeah, that's really cool. We also have our usual suspect, the drinks package. Of course, I ripped it again. We have the hot chocolate, the cappuccino, the black tea. This time it's Yorkshire tea. I think that's what we've been getting a lot recently. And then another red berry and flower tea. And of course the coffee bag. And the snack this month is really exciting. I love fudge. It's like my kryptonite. I spend so much money at the Christmas markets and that sort of thing on those fudge stalls. I adore fudge. This one is maple and walnut. So it's kind of giving me flashbacks to my Canadian trip. So this is from the Isle of Wight. Interesting. Of course I'm going to try it. I can't not try it. Oh, this smell smells like maple. Okay, I'm just gonna have to break a bit off. Oh, it's so soft. Okay, let's give it a go. Oh, that tastes like a dream. I am a fan of the Slab Artisan Fudge. This is really nice. So good. Then we have the pin, which is the hand from the Addams Family, which is just so freaking cool. I love this so much. I do have a denim jacket that is covered in my pins. They're either the horror pins or my witchcraft pins. So this is obviously going to be going on the collection. Okay, now we move on to the special edition, which is the most exciting part. It comes in this really nice sleeved bag, although it hasn't been protected from the cardboard pieces, which is quite unfortunate. Obviously you can see it's a Ronald Malfoy book, and I had my suspicions that this might be the book we would get, simply because it is a new release. I was hoping for Bounty Hunter. Oh, I just love Stephen Graham Jones's writing, and having a special edition of that would be just incredible. But alas, I was wrong. Senseless by Ronald Malfoy. We do have black sprayed edges on the top and bottom. We also have like the skyline on the side, which is kind of cool. I like that. The only problem is it is covered in the dust from the cardboard pieces, which is quite unfortunate because that kind of just makes the edition look dirty. Yeah, not sure about that. Yeah, because I don't know if you can see it, but there's a lot of the little white dust on there. The skyline on the inside, it is signed, and it does say in association with the Abominable Book Club 2025. So that's kind of nice. It's cool to be part of the first book that is a special edition. They also have the same end pages on the back. Book is a horror thriller. So it says, when the mutilated body of a young woman is discovered in the desert on the outskirts of LA, the detective assigned to the case can't deny the similarities between this murder and one that occurred a year prior. Media outlets are quick to surmise that this is the work of a budding serial killer, but Detective Bill Rainey is struggling with an altogether different scenario. A secret that keeps him tethered to the husband of the first victim. Maureen Park, newly engaged to Hollywood producer Craig Dawson, finds her engagement party crashed by the arrival of Landon, Greg's son. A darkly unsettling man, Landon invades Maureen's new existence. The longer he stays, the more convinced she's become that he may have something to do with the recent murder in the high desert. Kobe Campton, the self-proclaimed human fly, begins an obsession over a woman who's unlike anyone he has ever met. A woman with rattlesnake teeth, penchant for biting, a woman who has trapped him in her spell, a woman who may or may not be completely human. In Ralphie's brand new thriller, these three storylines converge to create a tapestry of deceit, distrust, and unapologetic horror. But that is senseless. Seems very intriguing. I'm looking forward to delving into this and to have this displayed on my shelves. So that is everything in the box. Now we move on to the pre-loved book. So I'm just going to cut the string. Look at all the dust. Ah! Covered in it. Okay. So we have... Ooh, okay. So it says, "Stop Me. He Must Be Found Before He Kills Again," by Richard J. Parker. I've not heard of this. Forward this email to 10 friends. If it ends up in the inbox within a week, I won't slit the bitch's throat. 11 women dead, one gruesome MO. When Leo Sharpay's wife, Lori, disappears and the vacation killer claims responsibility, Leo's life is torn apart. But there are significant differences in her case. Has Laura's life been spared? Why? And for how long? For Leo, the clock is ticking. He needs to do everything in his power to stop the killer before it's too late. Interesting. I've never heard of this book. It is a thriller, like I thought it would be. It's never been read. It has perfect spine. No broken ends. So this makes a change for me. That is the pre-loved book. It is a thriller I've never heard of. I haven't had much luck with the thrillers that I get in the Abominable as a pre-loved book. This month I DNF'd 2, so we'll see how I get on with this one. But yes, that is my April unboxing for the Abominable. It hasn't been too bad. I am quite happy with the pre-loved book, the special edition book, and all of the other editions. Let me know what you thought of this box down below. And I guess the next clip you will see is my Evernight unboxing. So please excuse the noise if you can hear it. Someone is trimming their gardens and it is pretty loud. But I am back to show you the Evernight book for April 2025. I will say this arrived while I was in York and I got back late last night and couldn't wait. I had to open it. So this is not an official unboxing, but this month has been slightly different anyway. I'm just going to take the liberty and allow myself this one. So this is the cover card, but I am in love with this book. Are you ready? This is stunning. I absolutely love this. Look at this sprayed edge. Oh, like, it looks like a tree. It is so pretty. It even has the quote on the back, which says, "A house at first is not a home. Home is where the heart is." It even has a stunning, like, hard cover. This is just incredible. Like, sorry, like, what is this? It is so pretty. Like, I'm so buzzing to read this book. I think this is my favorite Evernight edition. It's so pretty. So essentially that is the book. Oh yes, and I should show you that it is also signed by Chuck Wendig. So this says, "The 5 high school friends are bonded by an oath to protect one another no matter what. Then, on a camping trip in the middle of the forest, they find something extraordinary, a mysterious staircase to nowhere. One friend walks up and never comes back down. Then the staircase disappears. 20 years later, the staircase has reappeared. Now the group returns to find the lost boy and what lies beyond the staircase in the woods." This sounds like a bit of me. I absolutely love forest horror, anything like folk related, and this also kind of screams like with It, you know, that friend group that really does stick together in times of need. And I think this one is going to be an interesting read. I'm so excited to get to it, and yeah, I love this edition. It is so pretty. So that is Evernight, and I have shown you the Abominable special edition for this month as well. But now I kind of want to show you what I got from York. Went on a little trip to York with my boyfriend and dog. We had a great time. It was so much fun. It is so historical and absolutely beautiful. We took Axel on his first boat trip and he absolutely loved watching the city pass by and then watch the nature, and yeah, that dog absolutely loves exploring and it is just incredible to see. So yes, we all had a really good time and we spent a lot of money there. And I've got some goodies to show you. So I will start with our typical souvenirs, and that is a fridge magnet. We get these every single time we go to a new place. This is the Shambles in York. This is a really cute little small alleyway that is said to have inspired Diagon Alley from Harry Potter, but yeah, it's full of really cool independent shops and we spend a lot of time here. It is very busy, but it's really cute, and this was our favorite magnet from a gift shop. I also had to pick up the same one for my granda because he loves fridge magnets and he lives through my travels, so I always get him something whenever I go somewhere new. And so yeah, we now have matching fridge magnets. In the Shambles there is this really cool place where I've seen on TikTok that do these little cups of chocolate shots. The cup is made of chocolate and they pour like warm chocolate into it. It is incredibly sweet and absolutely amazing. And it is called Monk Bar Chocolatiers of York. I also picked up 2 little chocolates, one for my boyfriend, which was a caramel one, and a Turkish Delight dark chocolate for me. Insane. The chocolate was incredible. And so yes, there's none left in here. This is just the empty box. And then for my journal, we also have the little card that kind of tells you all about the chocolates that they have on offer inside. But yes, I I do scrapbook my trips and anything exciting in life, so yeah, this will be included somewhere in my journals. Then I stumbled upon a bookshop that warmed my heart. It was a dedicated crime and like thriller bookstore, and it was independent, and I was like, yes, I'm sold, I need to go in. It is a dream of mine to open up my own horror thriller bookshop. So yeah, I always love going into these types of places. Of course, I did make a purchase. So this book has been on my radar and I do want to read it. I noticed it, then the bookseller came up to me and was like, do you want some recommendations? I said, absolutely, what do you love? Because we read similar things, which was quite interesting. She also picked this book and I was like, well, I guess that's a sign. And that is Natural Beauty. I've heard so many good things about this book. I've been wanting to pick it up for myself. I'm really glad to have picked this one up on my trip in York. So I will remember where I bought it. I do like to buy a book when I go somewhere new. So that is always quite exciting. I just hope that I do love this book. I also pick up some bookmarks if I can, just so I can remember where I got the book. So she gave me an extra one, which was quite nice, so I will keep one inside the book. One will be for my scrapbook, and it is called Criminally Good Books. This is the independent true crime and crime fiction bookshop. It is located in York, but it is incredible. Highly recommend if you're in the area. It's pretty cool. So yes, this is the book I picked up from the Criminally Good bookshop. I wasn't interested in this shop, but my boyfriend wanted to go in, and of course I was the one that spent money in there because, oh my gosh, they had so many really good horror shirts. So of course I picked them up. I picked up this John Carpenter's Halloween. So excited. I love this. Probably can't even see it, but it is this ghost face shirt. It is so big, but I'm thinking like if I wear it in the summertime with some shorts, it's not gonna look too crazy. So I got 2 new shirts whilst in York. I wasn't expecting that, but here we are. You'll probably know that this last place that I went to was a place on my list, and I talk about it in my Halloween tag. I was so excited to go to York for this place because they make such incredible little ornaments, and that is the York Ghost Merchants. So this is also located in the Shambles, but they also have a little dispensary, I think it's called, in a gardens not too far away from the Shambles, which is quite nice. It's kind of quieter. The shop in the Shambles was like an hour and a half wait in line, or you could go to the dispensary and it was only like 35 minutes. So I opted to go there instead of staying in the shop because we had other things we wanted to do. So we still picked up quite a bit of ghosts. We got 3 little ones and I absolutely love the packaging. Like the sides are little houses and like ghosts inside. Got 2 big ones. You'll see the facade of the shop, then this is like the inside. Little ghosties. You're also able to take a picture of your ghosts that you choose, and essentially it's like York is known for being a haunted city, so they really play into that, and you get to take a spirit home with you. I decided to take 5. Well, my boyfriend has 2 and I have 3, so I will show you the little ones. I don't really want to open the big ones because they are both wrapped, and I don't know whose is who, but I will insert a picture of my larger ghost so you can see him. This is the little one. This one is one of their exclusive little ghosties, and he's called a phantom, and he is very expressive with his crying. I absolutely adore these. They are so freaking adorable. There was way too many that I wanted. Another white one, but this time he's covered in paint. and he is just so freaking cute. Like, look. I'm so happy with them. They are so adorable and perfect decorations. My boyfriend also got a little one. He picked this little pink one. It's little pink and black and white. It's also really cute. So that is his little ghosty. I think I'll pop the picture that we took in the shop because, like I said, you can't take a picture of your ghost. So yeah, it's really cool. And they also have an online shop too, which you can order them online and get them delivered to you. But yeah, going in person is so much fun. You get to pick them out, and then yeah, get a little cute tote bag. The York Ghost Merchants. So yeah, this was such a fun trip. I am so happy with everything that I got. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed watching. I think that's going to be the end of this unboxing slash haul video. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I guess until next time, keep your pages turning and embrace the darkness. Bye!